Mr Johnson will become Prime Minister tomorrow, and from day one his in-tray will be full. He won't be able to get away from people looking for him to continue his opposition of the Heathrow expansion and to make a decision about HS2. Here's our transport correspondent, Tom Edwards.
8 years a mayor and now in number 10. So how will Boris Johnson deal with London, in particular infrastructure?
It's possible to tunnel it anywhere. It was ruled out on grounds of costs originally.
During his mayoralty, he met those in Ruislip opposed to HS2, the high-speed line to the north. He secured a tunnel here.
He does understand the issues of HS2 because we have managed to bring it to his attention all of these years.
Protesters, though, say he'll be punished locally if HS2 isn't scrapped.
It will be a marginal seat. He lost a lot of the majority in the last round when he took over from Sir John Randall, and I think absolutely he will be punished. I think there's a huge strength of feeling, and it really cannot be underestimated how badly people think of HS2 here.
Many believe Boris Johnson understands London infrastructure. Certainly Transport for London hope they can get a good funding settlement.
I think it's a positive for London because you have a Prime Minister who understands London.
Famously not brilliant on detail. How did you find him when you were working with him on the Olympics and at TfL?
No, I think it's a fair comment that Boris operates more people characterise it more as a chairman than as a chief executive. Nothing wrong with that as long as you make sure you've got competent people in post and you give them their headline strategic direction and then leave them to get on with the detail.
I will lie down with you in front of those bulldozers.
Famously, Boris Johnson said he'd oppose a third runway at Heathrow. His position on that could potentially be another challenge. Protesters, though, aren't hopeful.
Do you have faith in Boris Johnson to stick to the promises he's made?
I'm afraid not, because in so many different areas recently he seems to have changed his point of view and his stance, or has equivocated and refused to come down one way or another. And I'm afraid I'm wary that he will do exactly the same thing over Heathrow expansion.
Now London will find out if promises made when Boris Johnson was mayor will be kept now he's in charge of the UK. Tom Edwards, BBC London.